got it locked on the Bro Force Squad podcast, where we live our lives one beer at a time and absolutely nobody likes our tuna. I'm Matt Geiger alongside my shotgun ride or die partner Jeff Hornacek, doing one of our world famous movie commentaries on The Fast and the Furious. We have it paused on the Universal logo. So while you get there, Jeff, can you give me a beer?
You can have any beer you want, as long as it's a Corona.
Jesus Christ.
Does he say that in this movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, I hope you're at the Universal Studios picture right there, because we're pressing play. In 3, 2, 1. Ah, fuck, I should have done vroom, vroom, vroom. Oh, well.
By the way, not to rock everyone's
to a rocky start, but we're off.
Geiger found out a little while ago, maybe like a year ago, that Vin Diesel is not his actual name, that it's Mark Sinclair. But to be honest, if you're going to be Dominic Toretto, you need a fucking better name. And how fucking... I know this was in, early 2000s, but...
I don't remember it starting like
these are 90s graphics, dude, and I love it.
I don't remember it starting like that. That's weird. Maybe I haven't seen the first of it. I've seen this movie a million times.
I just love it how dated this movie is, that the core element of it is they're robbing DVD players. I saw the DVD TV combo on that truck. That sells for fucking...
The prequel movie, they're like robbing Ataris.
Yeah. It's like, just packed up a real money load. Like, dude, can you imagine, like, today, risking your life, you rob a truck and you open up its DVD TV combo. You're like, well, son of a bitch.
Yeah, like back in the day, you run the prison when you get caught, but nowadays you're just like, I can't believe you robbed DVD players. What if they robbed the VHS cassette rewinder machine back in the 80s?
Well, those still have value. Yeah, how else are you going to rewind your VHSs? The underlit cars, leave some pussy for the rest of us.
Well, and also it's a great way for the cops not to identify you, because everyone has those.
Exactly, yeah. I looked at buying one of these things on Amazon, the little spear guns that shoot through. Only had a $50 gift card, couldn't quite afford it.
Should be pretty cheap.
Prime had free shipping on it.
So the first time I saw this... I think I was in middle school. I don't remember which grade.
This was 8th grade hardcore.
Okay, I think it was, 7th or 8th grade. But I did
Mom drops you off, mom picks you up.
I didn't see it in theaters. I saw it when it came out on DVD, and my older cousin just got a surround sound for his living room. And this was the first movie I ever heard on surround sound. And I was like, dude, this fucking sounds awesome. And the cars in this, I think... Besides maybe the second one, where they actually get some more, Detroit muscle-made cars, I love the cars in this.
Yeah, the second one, they definitely look much flashier.
Yeah,
because Brian and Roman have to be obviously.
I just when you have the Camaros in there and stuff. And at the end of this one, though, when Dom gets, I believe it's the Dodge Charger, the old school one, is fucking awesome.
Oh, this is an iconic scene. The driving under the truck. How many people died on the streets because they were like, I can fucking do that?
How many stunt devils died just attempting this in the movie? Get another one.
Bring the next one in. There was a line of people auditioning.
We're getting this fucking scene, I'm telling you. It's not going to end up on the cutting room floor.
And then it's lunch after we get this. L.A., she's gorgeous, ain't she? She's a cruel mistress, though.
Why did they go to this picture? What is that, Dodger Stadium?
Yeah. It's called Art,
That's
Geiger?
Cool. Okay.
Oh, I forgot that he literally does this outside of Chavez Ravine. See, this car used to be like...
Because there's no security outside of sports stadiums ever.
No, they'll just let you in. Also, there's an amateur racetrack right outside of Dodger Stadium. You didn't know that?
Okay, so this did come out when me and Jeff were in 8th grade. I don't know about you folks listening, but how many assholes when they first got there? I remember a bunch of my friends had like a Honda... Prius or a Accord or something, and then they just thought that, if we put like a kid on it or something, like we're Paul Walker. Like, no, you got to put like thousands of dollars.
I drove a 4-cylinder Pontiac Sunfire, and I was like, I should get NOS in this.
Well, everyone wanted to stick shift too until you actually drove one and decided.
You're like, motherfucker, yeah, because we're in traffic 90% of the time. It's not cool.
Like actually, after about 2 weeks, you're like, actually, this isn't very ethical in town.
It makes no sense. I love how he actually drives a Ford.
I like this truck, especially with the little low kit on the front end of it. That's a really cool Ford pickup truck. Actually, every single car they drive in this, except for that piece of shit, looks like a Pacer in front of them.
And comment below, but I actually like tuna sandwiches. So sue me. And also,
they spell their last name right?
I think so. And also, okay, fine, maybe Mia is slightly attractive. Can we just say we're gonna hopefully do commentaries on all these movies, but rest in peace, Paul Walker, man. I think the franchise probably died when we lost him, and he's one of the most bros we've ever had.
See, and everyone likes it. He's like Jesus. Everyone likes him a different way, or like Turkey, white or dark. Jeff likes him as Brian O'Connor. He will always be my Lance Harper.
Yeah.
But either way, Paul Walker was fucking on. And I've never met him personally, but just seems like a pretty down-to-earth fucking dude, too.
Dom hears someone order the tuna, and he's on high alert. He's like, the health inspector said we couldn't even serve it. But we still are.
So is Dom like the GM? Is he like back there doing inventory, or what's he doing?
I think he's doing payroll right now.
Okay.
Like, I don't think these hours are right.
Isn't it just him and his sister? He just has to divide by 2.
Dude, you know what we got to talk about, though? I don't remember the guy's name. We'll see him when he comes up because he's in the crew. But there's one dude in their crew that has never come back. And he says they haven't even called him. It's the dude that always wears jerseys.
Yeah. I know who you're talking about. Kind of the really dark-haired, almost Italian-looking guy.
Yeah, what's his fucking name? I mean, he doesn't have a big part in the movie, but in a franchise that is...
See, I'll tell you, man, like, these cars don't really do that much for me at all.
In 2001, were these even cool? I don't feel like...
They were when this... What the fuck are those shit?
Letty is like bratty Spice. Honestly, she hasn't aged a day.
Is there anything more annoying than the chick who thinks she can beat up guys, though? Like the Ronda Rousey chick?
This guy. Yeah, that's true. You're like, just make up your mind. Are you a lesbian or not?
There's Jesse.
That's why you're unloading in the third.
I better bring my stocking cap. It's going to be 84 degrees out.
I'm not going to wear it over my ears, but if I get cold, I can always pull it down. Vince, it's funny because he's like a caricature of an actual human being in this movie. But when he comes back in Fast 5, he's actually kind of a cool character. I actually kind of liked what they did with him.
They worked him in, right? Like his story and stuff. I just, everyone's been to that restaurant with the hot waitress that wasn't Hooters. Because, like, dude, no one probably comes on here and hits on her, so I got a shot.
Yeah. I don't need sugar for my tuna sandwich, but thanks. Vince didn't really age at all in Fast 5 either. I feel like he looked the same.
I like your shirt that it looks like you've had for 20 years.
Is that Jesse who says he's beautiful?
Yeah, I guess. I've read somewhere how Paul Walker gets his hair like that is he rubs mayonnaise through it.
You actually read that?
Yeah. Not even kidding.
Damn, okay.
There's no way your hair just looks like that.
I don't know. He's Paul Walker. I wouldn't put anything past him. This is where Vince's like, tomorrow? No. But Vince is also the guy, he's been trying to bang this chick since middle school. Like, dude, it's just not going to happen. See, you could not say that word in a movie now.
Tuna?
Yeah, tuna. You would have to call it like a fish of some sort. That was the left hook, too. If he really wanted to take you out, he would have thrown the right. Mia's never been more turned on. She was
Dom's
like,
wow. He's like, dude, this is not even that fucking big. Like, I've seen bigger fights in fucking kindergarten.
Why does Dom have ketchup and mustard in his office?
And does he own shirts with sleeves?
If you had guns like that, it'd be illegal to. What'd you put in that sandwich?
I'm confused. This is like Deep Blue Sea, like where Samuel L. Jackson's wearing the sweater stuff from JCPenney to someone else in a tank top. Is it hot or cold?
It's called fashion, honey. Look it up.
I guess it's California, so it's pretty much whatever you want. But Jesse's got a stocking cap on, and Dom's like sweating his ass off.
I'm in your face. He doesn't talk in this one like he does in the others, and I kind of don't like it.
You embarrass me.
Oh, he actually has like a hairline. Brian Earl Spillner.
From Arizona.
Sounds like a serial killer name.
See, that's just good business strategy. Your only customer, tell them to fuck off and never come back.
Oh, that's not... But honestly, that's not fucking cool, man.
Hey, man, now you're talking about my livelihood. I'm just trying to...
Okay, so we were talking about tuna. Oh, that's a great fucking parking job to just drive in there like that.
Well, he could drive pretty well.
He already calls him?
Is there a store like this where you could just buy NOS?
NOS is an energy drink.
You can't pull into O'Reilly Auto Parts and just be like, I need some fucking NOS for my Civic.
Dude, how much did NOS pay for this sponsorship?
Because I didn't even know what the fuck it was till I saw this movie.
So he's just started undercover, basically. Yeah. But it seems like he's been going to the Torettos for a while. Was that like pre-undercover?
I don't know if that's just try to get a piece of ass or maybe a piece of tuna. Maybe
he actually does like the tuna.
I don't know.
Look, let's stop with the conspiracy theories. $2.99 for a tuna sandwich? You can't fucking beat that.
There's probably another story about how he actually went and actually if he did like the tuna, maybe Ryan Johnson could direct it.
Ooh, I'd love to see that, but it would end without us actually knowing if he liked the tuna.
He wouldn't even eat. He's like, actually, he didn't eat tuna
ever. It was just a miscommunication between everyone. Do we have enough time lapse shots in this movie already? Jesus Christ.
No shit, you'll like have like a scene of him showering, and then it's like, oh, by the way, here's the LA skyline. Like, why do we need
all right, guys, let's set this camera up. Everyone go to sleep overnight, and then we're going to fast forward it in the movie, and it's going to film 11 hours in 10 seconds.
Okay, I got to ask, this is if I have one thing wrong with this franchise, and this is going to surprise you, because I don't think I've ever told this or anything, and there's a lot of stuff wrong with this franchise. That's not true.
No, but go on.
There's no way, or maybe there is, I've never been to Drag Race, but there's no way there's this much fucking ass there. There's no way, right?
Agreed. Just know it, like, where do you get the chicks from? They must all be prostitutes.
They must, but you gotta pay them to be there. I don't get it.
Yeah, unless they're all prostitutes, it makes no sense.
You're a sponsored. If you're sponsored, then you can get slutty chicks but now just go there and sit there and get paid.
If Ja Rule is actually there, who knows?
But that's like telling me I go golfing all the time, but I don't see like fucking just sluts out there all the time.
You don't?
God, I wish.
Where are you golfing at? I'll give you a couple courses. Hector, who returns in Fast 7.
Yep, Hector.
I don't think he's in the second one. It's tough. Not all these people are back because they're in Miami in the second one.
Whenever you meet a Hispanic fellow like Hector and he calls you homie, you go up 2 cool points.
I'm like, oh shit. I might as well trade out my Velcro wallet for a leather one because I actually matter now. Monica!
Murder!
Oh, we should have opened with Monica.
Murder!
So Ja Rule apparently didn't. I don't know who the executive producer is. I'll look it up. But he called him for Fast 5, and Ja Rule thought it was too cool to return his phone call. Either
for
that
Fast
or he was
5?
in prison. Yeah. Or Fast and Furious, sorry, the one where they go to Mexico.
Well, that's 5, right? Or 6? It wasn't the second one.
Enter Ja Rule. Was this an Oscar snub? Yes.
Yeah, so apparently he turned down other roles when...
Yeah, sorry, I was saying...
And
he turned down returning to the franchise for some reason. Or he thought he was, like, too good for it.
One of the things we knows is...
One of the things you need to know is... Doesn't he have, like, a reality show now or some shit?
I don't know. He's just like, just make me look like Tupac so maybe someone will confuse me in this movie.
I think that was what the early 2000s epitomized, was guys who were hot and thought they would never fucking cool off.
Is there anything cooler than either walking away from explosion and not looking, or just showing up 10 minutes or 20 minutes late to your own fucking race, which you organized?
And the second you get out, there's immediately 2 people that want to high five.
Yeah, and 5 fucking whores that just want to like get around you.
Wow.
I'm surprised Michelle Rodriguez isn't kind of into it more than Dom is, if you know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean. Honestly, can you even trust Dom in a relationship, though, if right in front of you...
Can we just drink every time he does a wardrobe change and has no sleeves?
Okay. Yeah.
How much beer you got?
Notice as he's gotten fatter, they've done that less and less.
It does seem like Vin Diesel, all he does is at the gym maybe do 10 minutes of cardio and then bicep curls and be like, well, that's good enough for today.
All right, before we start racing for pink slips, we're going to do some Bro 4 Squad fun facts. I have a cool one here. Neither Michelle Rodriguez or Jordana Brewster had driver's licenses or even learner's permits during the production of this film.
Is that because they're like...
They're what? Actors?
I was going to say something, but then I was going to say women. I knew both of them are...
Another one,
okay,
Paul Walker and Matt Schultz, the director, carefully choreographed the fight scene outside of the Toretto's restaurant, but when it came time to shoot, it didn't feel right. In the end, they just improvised. Basically, like...
That's why I looked like Paul Walker, like, had, like, the girliest swing I've ever seen in my life.
If by girliest swing, you mean meanest ass left hook. Not a bad way to spend $10,000. Ja Rule's like, damn, you know how much rock I'd have to slang to afford that?
Got a nice nibble himself up.
There's a really good line after this race, actually. It's like
Dude, if you put $10,000, $20,000 in something, why would you just... Because he's racing for pinks? You're just gonna...
but also, Geiger, it's about fucking pride. What about that? You can't put a monetary value on that.
Apparently you can. $10,000.
Okay, $10K. $10K is what pride is worth.
$10,000.
Also, and again, I don't know the streets of East LA as well as these guys, but I feel like it'd be really hard to find like a mile or 2-3 mile track where there'd be like no traffic at any time of night.
You probably could. I mean, I don't know, because even the ghettos and shit, like Compton and everything, I think the cops would be there a ton. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah, but there's definitely, schoolgirl Asian chicks.
Schoolgirl Asian outfit. Yeah,
they're definitely there.
That makes sense. Bucket hat, okay.
I'm from the Midwest and we drag raced at Barron Airport in high school, and let me tell you, there's only like fat Iowa chicks, really skanky Nebraska chicks, and that's pretty... And
once you've made the sale, quit selling.
Yeah, a chick that everyone else has banged at the party, and that's it.
Of course, Pizza Hut. See, if that was my pizza, I'd be fucking pissed. You know that was a large pep. God damn it.
Probably meat lovers. And I bet they had a coupon, too.
Yeah. They might have had boneless wings, too. If the week's been going well. It's a Friday night. Shit.
I didn't have a police tracker in my car, but did you have one of those things on your dash that would beep every time a cop would be there?
One of my buddies did. It was like sporadically accurate.
Yeah, it wasn't really that accurate, which is weird.
I feel like the technology was so shitty the cops could like easily come up with something that just made them Not a good start for Brian Spillner.
Yeah, and all the guys without cars that...
Hey, look, every race is represented. That's great.
This is only 2000. If I'm going to drive, I need tunes.
Famous movie line. Yeah. His name's Edwin?
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah.
Who? Who's her? That girl?
That's what my wife told me when she wanted a house with crown molding and chair oil.
How'd that work out for you?
I mean, I didn't get the house, but I mean, she's out with her friend Derek. I mean, they're just friends, but her friend Derek.
Derek, right?
We're kind of going to counseling.
Is that the guy with the convertible?
Yeah, he's just recently he's single too, but
got it. No, that'll be.
She's pretty sure he's gay. That's what she told me.
Yeah, yeah. She hasn't her phone. She doesn't have service where they're at, right?
She turns it off when.
That's just polite.
Yeah,
that's just polite. You even told her, babe, I don't want you to be rude. This is me when Taco Bell closes in 20 minutes. All right, well, let's fucking turn the nitrous oxide up.
Okay, name 2 times in your life when you actually use NOS. Mine is like when I really need to take a shit. That's probably one of them.
Okay.
And the other one is...
Taco Bell's closing.
Yeah, Taco Bell's closing probably, yeah. Like, I fucking need to
get we there. Can't take a risk here. What are those like Nokia walkie-talkies that everybody was into in the early aughts?
It sucks about using electronics in movies now, because in 10 years, the movie just going to look so fucking stupid.
God, these
like,
graphics...
they're stealing DVD players, and they got, like, walkie-talkies.
DVD-TV combos in some cases.
Because I don't think texting was a thing yet.
Is Brian pretending that he can't fucking drive? Because what's the deal?
I think he's just nervous, hopefully.
I guess, so the Brian O'Connor we see like in 4 or 5 movies has done this literally probably 1,000 times. This is maybe like his 2nd or 3rd time.
Yeah, this is like, he's like a rookie here.
Damn, you can't act.
Dude, that's his only line. How long do you think he was in front of the mirror rehearsing that?
Damn, this guy's fast. No, that's Anthony.
That's not it.
God damn it.
I'm not going to get a callback on that.
Do less and you'll do more. That's what your mom said. The cinematography here for 2001, pretty good, actually.
Dude, Ja Rule is really committed to his car. You know how many of his kids won't fucking eat because he spent it on the car? All 10 of them.
Do they have to eat every day? God. Just bag. I love how he has to label NOS 1 and NOS 2.
No shit.
There's no ones on the left.
Don't you kind of know?
There's only... Monica!
Dude, if I was him, I'd get out and just start running. Maybe I'll beat him on foot.
Look at this like warp speed right here.
That would not happen, for one. I mean, it'd be fast, but do you know how fast fucking planes go? And that doesn't do that when you're on an airplane, so why the fuck would it do it when you're in a car?
It's if you close the laptop, then it's no longer danger to manifold. No one cares about that.
Shit, I could just fix that myself. That's fine.
Yeah, all you need some bolts and screws. Fuck it, maybe a little bit of that wood glue. You're fine.
Fucking dumb.
Glue is low too soon.
Haven't we all, though?
Story of my life.
Yeah.
Am I right?
This is a life lesson to everyone.
I'll drink to that. Not even close.
They could have made it seem like he can drive a little better. I guess he's just nervous. Or, well, his car's
He gets better
fucked up.
just in this movie.
His car's fucked up, though, right now.
Because remember, Dom saw enough in him where he's like, I need to keep you around. Like, you're going to make me some money.
Like,
oh, you know what we need to talk
lost
about?
My car. And
by the way, this is a nice segue. Check out our Point Break movie commentary. But Fast and Furious is
exactly
an updated version of Point Break.
It's exactly the same movie.
Yeah.
Drag racing, just surfing to drag
And that's not an insult, because we love Point Break.
It's like, here's your money, and you got some hookers, too.
I do actually like how he has the same necklace throughout the whole series. Oh, now you're back into her again? And you're an object.
He's like, you and I.
It's basically what he said.
Like, get out of here, bitch.
You didn't win!
Oh, shit!
How great was it when you... Fuck you then!
Fuck you then. I would like you anyway.
That's what I say when they don't honor my expired coupon at the grocery store. Fuck you then!
Is there any cooler thing whenever you get dissed, like 10 black people just dancing around you, screaming?
That ain't funny, but it ain't that funny. Oh, Jesse.
I love Jesse. I'm gonna look inside the hood.
Steam's usually a precursor to something's broken.
Oh no!
This is the iconic scene.
I love this. This part's actually good.
You never had your car.
Because he's such a bro. He's just like, dude.
I want a T-shirt that says this. Not this line. The next sentence. Ask any racer. Any real racer.
Almost had me. Dude, Vin Diesel was really good in this one. Before he just became like a jerk on himself.
Jesse's the mad scientist. Excuse me, Brian Banner is the mad scientist.
That's right.
On our podcast. Get it right. This line. Doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning's winning. Crowd loves it. Crowd fucking loves it.
Look at the Asian kid. He's like, that's right, man.
Like, yeah, oh, that's very true.
I'm cool. Look at my haircut.
I lift. Yo, he has a shit job. I can't remember his name. They'll tell us, but doesn't get to watch any of it. How bad is the police notifications here? The race is over. And now you alert about street racing?
There's some problems I got with this scene, too. Like, when Dom gets out and starts walking, like, how could they prove he was part of it? It's like, well,
I think he just has priors, you know?
Yeah, probably.
Racial profiling also probably doesn't help.
In L.A.?
I know, that's probably the most unrealistic part of the movie. A dragon might as well fucking show up. Racial profiling. I love how cops are just waiting in the alley right by where they were fucking... Oh, shit! Donut breaks over, Cliff!
There's some white guy somewhere who's like, well, OJ got off. I'm like, yeah, but that's like one out of like a million.
And that's like a celebrity.
Yeah,
I really think that fucking
yeah. Okay, there's always an outlier, I guess. But yeah, in LA, it's usually pretty hard to...
Dominic Toretto, they're like, we don't know what race you are, but we're profiling you. What? We'll let you know when we find out.
You look just Mexican enough to be dangerous. That's what the cops said.
But you're also white enough to where I think you got a shot in court.
Yeah.
I love how he even fucking signaled to turn into that parking garage.
Shit, yeah.
Look, at the end of the day, what separates us from the apes?
And Banner or Brian O'Connor signaled too. I mean, his blinker's out, so he used his right arm out the window like a bicyclist.
Do we go a little rogue? Yes, but we're not fucking animals. Jesus Christ.
Dom's like, I better put on my jacket. I mean, it's fucking 75 degrees out.
The last thing I want to do is catch cold.
They even said Toretto stop right there. That's insane. How the fuck do they...
What if the cop pulled them over? Hey, Dom, gorgeous night, huh? Listen, we got a call, probably not even true, but some street racing happening. Would you know where maybe we could find that?
Officer, I'll tell you what, if I see it, I'm going to put a stop to
That
it.
sounds disgusting. It's a Friday night. People should be out with their friends.
So now, O'Connor just lost his car, but no montage scene needed. He's about to do some fucking driving here.
Is that the car that wouldn't run 2 seconds ago, and now he's escaping?
It would run. The manifold like fell off and shit. I don't know how it's...
Actually, I don't think there's anything wrong with it because he closed the laptop where it said there was a problem. That poor station wagon, it's going to cost...
Well, Jesse touched it, so he probably fixed it real quick.
The mad scientist did.
I mean, that's some driving right there.
See, this is why I think he was kind of playing possum in the race.
But why? I don't understand why you'd do that. That's his car with his own money. I don't think the FBI paid for that.
This is his actual car?
I think he's really just into street racing, and he's just paying money for his car.
Well, I know he's undercover right now.
Kind of like, I mean, I take clients out golfing, but my company doesn't pay for my golf clubs. I think it's kind of like that.
Right, but you're also not trying to arrest your clients, at least to my knowledge.
No.
This is where he's like looked up his fake background. Ever done time? Drunk tank shit, college sophomore year.
You can find anything on the web.
This is back when, like, if someone had access to the internet, you were like, yo, what are you, fucking CIA?
No shit.
My boy Jesse has AOL 4.0.
And that's all false because he's not that name.
Right,
like, the police did that to make it look like he's hard or whatever, but...
I'll die before I go back. We know this.
Or I'll get a lawyer.
We know
one
this
of the two, I'm not sure.
Or if I do go back in one of the subsequent movies, hopefully you and Mia stop the bus that's taking you. Yeah, we'll definitely do that. Enter Johnny Tran. And our favorite, his cousin Lance.
Because if you're hard in L.A., dude, Japanese guys are a little bit harder.
And also, just to make sure that you know we're Japanese, let's pull over into this Japanese restaurant's parking lot.
That place looks like it's delicious, though.
It does look. Oh my god! I'd be like, you know what? While we're sitting here threatening to kill each other, we might as well go in and grab.
I bet their Tuesday has some sushi for cheap. I'm just guessing.
But
I'm not
Geiger, you
trying
gotta
to racial profile
everything you put on your plate. You gotta fucking finish.
Yeah.
Okay. We have rules here. Look at that spoiler.
Look at Lance's skin-tight red, like, leather pants. Like, he looks like a basis for Foreigner.
Johnny Tran is like, I actually get tired of
and frosted tips! Jesus!
Well, obviously, it's...
How much... Oh, my God!
Holy Santa Claus shit!
There's no way he could fit a fucking gun in those pants. He could barely fit his fucking huge dick in those.
If he goes to the mall, he just has to carry around this Uzi. I'm sorry, it can't fit in my pants.
God, how much ass you think?
Okay, here's the thing. This is where they're like a little obsessive. Stay off each other's turf. We were honestly there for 10 seconds. You're just fucking waiting for us?
Dude, as an Asian, though, you should be a street racer because you're a terrible driver anyway, so at least you get to go fast.
That's true.
That's
I love how he goes,
easy.
The
Easy
guy in
math.
the snakeskin pants is his cousin Lance. He's like, that's the way you want to identify me? No, they look great. Maybe a size small, but they look great.
Lance is like, Johnny, we gotta hurry this up. My fucking roots are growing. I gotta frost these babies again.
Quick question, why are these, like, slam pieces with them? This seems like guy stuff, No offense to women, but, like, this business that they just don't need to be there for. But I guess if you don't have hot chicks with
Lance
you
has, like, cheetah gold skin pants. I don't know who has the
I bet he has a stick on the side of his bike that he uses to fight off the pussy.
I don't want to say this live, but they all kind of look the same to me, so sorry that I made
No, that's
that
just the
mistake.
helmets they have on.
They're all on
Oh, don't worry, they're driving away. Nothing to see here. The car is good, everyone's good.
Long story, I'll tell you later. Which, honestly, we never know the story, right? They just don't like each other.
They give you, like, really brief.
That's the story.
And Lance is like, oh, one more thing. That's fucked up, dude. I'd rather you shoot me. This is where the production budget.
The Asian chicks don't even care because they've just been beaten so many times that they're just like, yeah, this is Tuesday to me.
That's gonna blow up.
I know. That's finally he's like, nos.
Uber's not a thing now, so how do you even get home? Do you call Mia? Hey, Mia. How'd the race go? It went.
Cell phones are a thing, but I don't think texting is.
No, definitely not. Race was good. Race was good. It was fun. Listen, the car got shot. I would get food, dude. There's no way I'm leaving without.
Oh yeah, I would definitely like sit.
Call me. I'd be like, "Get no rush. We're gonna go in and grab some dinner."
I would call Johnny right now. I was like, dude, you blew up our fucking car. Can we at least go to T&K and get some sushi?
Oh, here we go. So he banged Tran's sister. Brian's like, who would fucking do that? God, no one I would want to associate myself with.
She thinks, maybe he probably thinks he raped her, but I mean, how does he, like, she was speaking Japanese. We don't know what no or yes means.
They actually got a cab, which is probably the first and last time in the Fast and Furious franchise that they take a fucking taxi cab anywhere.
I doubt it. I think in Fast and Furious 15, Dom's going to be a taxi cab driver. And
He'll take one in space.
He's like, one more time.
One more tip.
I love this scene because in the Broforce squad, you know it's myself, Jeff, Banner, and Ronnie Cycli. And if any of us ever got in legal trouble or we thought they were dead or something, we'd still throw a fucking party and not even fucking wait up for them or anything. So this scene is awesome, for sure. Actually, if Banner was gone, we'd probably be celebrating that he was departing. Once again, there's just a million whores at this party, which is maybe believable, I guess. Playing Randy Rhoads' guitar. Jesse getting some ass. This would be the perfect party to contract an STD if you're into that sort of thing.
Party doesn't start till we get the clap. Yo, hey, Letty, how many fucking snide looks can you throw at him?
Because the buster kept me out of handcuffs.
Did he just take Vince's beer?
Yeah, and he's going to give it to Brian.
Ultimate disrespect.
I mean, but it's cool because I'll just get a full beer and he gets a half of one, so.
I guess. That's my line.
Dude, this is back when Corona was king shit of fucking beer.
Yeah.
Like, it was.
He just wipes off his
Corona,
lips.
you're doing something right in your life.
Vince, if you drink another man's Corona, hey man, what is like? You got a bathroom? Nope.
Nah.
What?
That'd be the. Dude, whenever someone comes over to my house next time, he's like, hey man, you got a bathroom? I'm just like, nah. Like, what?
I just pissed my pants.
I just pissed my pants. I don't believe in it. Dude, Jesse is getting laid here in a second, which is going to be awesome.
That's a good line, too. Letty, she looks really hot in this movie.
I just don't like Michelle. I don't like the chick that thinks she can fight everyone. I just like more, like, womanly, like, Disney princess type chicks, I guess. I don't know.
How about you give me a massage? Does that mean sex?
I mean, if it means sex, I'll go upstairs.
Then I'll go upstairs, I guess. Now Brian's like, yo, is this guy going to kill me when I leave?
Dude, Jesse was getting fucking into that shit. I bet he's going to be up there like, do it.
She knows all about JavaScript, HTML.
Can I come inside you, or should I pull out?
You're clean, right?
Yeah. You're on the pill, right? Or if not, I'll buy you a Plan B pill tomorrow.
Dude, Vince with the fucking leather bracelet. Dude, what do you do? Are you an Abercrombie and Fitch model?
I have a meeting in the morning.
No, you don't. You can't hold a steady job.
Candles lit.
Jordana Brewster is not ugly.
Dude, whenever Paul Walker like pulled up, she saw him and she like got changed really quick. And I bet everyone listening has a girlfriend or wife that used to do that for them, and now they just like look like total hell like 80% of the time.
I guess
it's gonna be your life from now on.
If you want to get laid, just bring a chick a fucking peach tea Snapple. That was been the problem all along.
Easy.
Take me home then. What, is he going to shower by himself?
He's
That's
like, why don't you
dangerous.
shower with me? And my hair just looks greasy because I put mayonnaise in it. So.
Oh, that's normal. What do my hair and a bologna sandwich have in common? Mayonnaise. That's a weird...
Azteca Meat Market. I'm sure that won't kill you.
No, there's no cholesterol in that.
See, this is when the first time I saw this, you never knew he was undercover till this scene.
That's true, you didn't.
No, you did. I remember seeing this. I'm like, what the fuck? And when they were pulling him in, I was like, what the? Because he's acting like really.
This is fucking stupid though. Like, this is a dumb way to go about it.
Yeah, why don't they just call him? He's like, yo, Brian, meet us at fucking Hardee's. We gotta talk.
That guy's in the second one too.
Yeah. See, when they were pulling him in, I was like, what the fuck? And I remember my cousin when I was watching it was like, man, pretty big twist, huh? I'm like, yeah. I didn't know he's a cop.
I do like when movies, like, okay, they didn't tell us yet, but they're
not the first. He didn't like walk into the police station like,
hey guys, where's the coffee at?
Like Point Break when Keanu Reeves in the rain, like shooting people. He's like, whoa, man, I must fucking miss that part.
So I guess that's a kind of a...
Yeah, that's
cool. That's a significant difference from this.
No, I liked it. This movie's fine. They got some of their mugshots up there.
And I think, like, yeah, it's kind of shot for shot for Point Break, but I kind of like that they did street racing instead of surfing. It's like a nice...
Yeah, no, that's fine. This guy will always be the right fielder for Major League 3 to me. That moved to first base. That's who he is in every movie.
I didn't know he was in Major League.
Major League 3? Back to the minors?
I mean, I remember that movie.
You don't love that movie as much as me and Banner do, so... I understand.
Decaf, I think. What the fuck?
Why does he have glasses with yellow tint?
Because he likes banging chicks, bro.
That's true. How much pussy you got just for wearing these?
Too much. Had to ice my balls last summer.
3 pussies.
Three pussy units. Well, I don't feel like you've banged many chicks because no one calls it that. This is called exposition. It's necessary in every movie, but people usually complain about it. This is where they tell us what the fuck's going on.
This is awesome because if I ever saw 3 Honda Civics pull up to me, I probably wouldn't be that scared.
The last thing I do is be afraid.
Yeah. It's just like...
but also, Geiger, I mean, it depends how many fucking TV, DVD combos are
That's true. How many Panasonics I have in my truck. That's true.
Well, shit. I'm a fucking walking duck out here.
If you have the DVD and VHS
That's
combo,
what I'm saying. That's a golden goose back then.
I mean, just give me your wallet. Maybe it'll let you survive.
Retail's $249.99. That's a steal. DVD player alone's $150. Come on. This guy has the most police chief look to him that anyone I've ever seen.
The dude with the tie undone, eating like breakfast tacos and coffee. He just hasn't slept in 3 days. Him
and his wife have had a rocky marriage for like 4 years.
She doesn't get the fucking job.
Either get divorced or stay together, but we can't keep fucking doing this. Make up your mind.
He's got nitrous oxide in his blood. God, that's awesome.
Jesus Christ. Oh, you want to hear something crazy that I don't believe? According to IMDb, now this was 2001, so take that into consideration. Maybe this makes sense. Mark Wahlberg, Christian Bale, and Eminem were all considered for the part of Brian O'Connor before Paul Walker was cast. I could actually kind of see Eminem in this role.
I am really disappointed that Justin Timberlake got really into acting because I think Slim Shady could have in a lot of different stuff. You gotta have a bro do this movie, and that's not Slim. I think Wahlberg maybe could have, but the thing is...
And Bale can do whatever you want.
The problem... yeah.
But if he does this, he's not going to be Batman.
But the problem with Wahlberg is their relationship works so good is because Vin can kind of push Paul Walker around. But if Wahlberg's there, like Wahlberg's pretty in shape all the time, unless he really wants to get in shape.
And Paul's not out of shape, but
he's not out of shape. He's just a surfer bro. He's not a meathead, kind of like Vin Diesel.
And if Christian Bale does this, there's no way that Nolan casts him as Batman.
Probably not. No.
All right, now I have the people who were up for Mia. Natalie Portman, Sarah Michelle Gellar, Kirsten Dunst, and Jessica Biel all auditioned for
Jessica Biel would have been good.
Jessica Biel would have been great.
Natalie Portman would have... dude, she... She's just not good in franchises.
She would have been, like, interested in doing the first one, but then, like, there's no way she would still be. 3 titles for the film that were originally attached that were nixed by the studio were Racer X, Redline, and Race Wars.
Race Wars would have been sick.
Yeah. But it's hard now to imagine this as anything but the Fast.
Yeah, but the thing is, when they were doing floppy disk.
Oh shit! One last fact here, not last, but for the casting.
This is a Macintosh 98 computer.
Sorry about the noise it makes when it dials up.
We can also play Duke Nukem and Wolfenstein when we're done. Fucking shit!
I got an electronic mail I have to read.
This fucking shit takes a while sometime. If you want me to download a song, I have Napster.
It'll take about 35 hours. Did you know what I actually miss? Email before, like, fucking spam was a thing. Like, when it first started. Man. Like, if you got an email, someone actually fucking wrote you an email.
Do you remember downloading music to Napster? I downloaded 10 songs. I would, like, go downstairs, make a PB&J, eat it, go back up. It's like, one's at 68. I'm going to be listening to that fucker in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, you better believe. You'd start at like 7 p.m.
And you're like doing something naughty. You're like, I'm not supposed to be listening to this right now.
You're basically looking out your window to see if the FBI is like coming down the street.
These fuckers ain't going to give me...
This guy downloaded Hero by Nickelback. Woo, woo!
Not today. Not today you're going to get me.
This grill. I actually do love... Some of my favorite scenes in this whole franchise are
the coolest thing ever in the world is whenever you get done doing what you love, is street racing, golfing, surfing, whatever, is to go with your fucking boys. You got a Bose headphone, you play some music, and you fucking barbecue. And if you barbecue right, it should take about 4 beers. You should be finished a 6-pack by the time you're done.
Absolutely.
Vince also had a Von Dutch trucker shirt before that wasn't cool anymore.
Yeah, doesn't he know that you're supposed to wear the hat, not the shirt? Oh, God, man, whatever that is, base that shit on there.
Chicken.
You know, I think salad is super underrated at barbecues.
This is the thing that sucks. Men cook 90% of the barbecues, and then the women are like, oh, well, I'll make a side salad that no one will eat. Like, what? Make mac and cheese or something.
Something, or foam, something.
I don't know. What is Jesse's tattoo? It's like really small, and it looks like it's...
If you have to ask, then you already don't know.
And his nails are painted, too, which is...
Great prayer. Thank you for providing us with...
Corona and chicken and ass.
And dial-up internet, which is the fastest version of the internet we'll ever have. What jersey is he wearing? Just a generic penny number 8? That's cornbread.
I guarantee you it's his, like, middle school jersey.
Well, Coach should have fucking played him more. Vince's like, oh, is all the work done? I'm ready to eat.
Yeah, I'm hungry. That dude that we don't know his name, that's not in any... He has a lot of lines, actually.
Huh? Oh, yeah, yeah.
I mean, he's in a lot of it, has a lot of lines. All my bald friends, I'm just going to start kissing them in the head. Because that's what they do Dom all the time.
And then if they get mad, be like, that's what they do to Dom.
Yeah, that's what they do
to Dom. And they'll be like, oh, shit, my bad. Who drinks beer like that?
Badasses.
I mean, I have to be like 11 beers in to be... This food does look delicious. East LA, it's like gorgeous outside. And then afterwards you get to come in and fucking hit on Mia.
In Texas, man, I'll barbecue like 3 times a week if I fucking can. I love barbecuing.
You let me know when that's happening. I'll bring the meats. Like Arby's.
No, just bring a side salad. That's all we need.
Oh, shit. Okay. Maybe some cornbread.
Yeah.
Just bring shit that no one will touch the whole time. I'd love to see that one. I mean, we could just make out and, like, fuck each other the whole time. Did she actually cook, though? It's kind of like a communal barbecue.
I mean, she made the side salad that no one ate.
Oh.
But they're going to use the chicken that's left over to make, like, chicken salad for the next couple nights.
Yeah, that lettuce won't keep, so we gotta toss that. Why does Vince have fishnet? Is he fucking Avril Lavigne?
No, the last time he's with his dad, he's like, I'm going to throw this net away. He's like, no, that would actually make a pretty good tank top.
Now that I think about it. But not a just normal tank top. You have to wear it over a different tank top. Yeah. This tank top can't survive on its own.
Somewhere Joey Fatone's being like, all right, I like his fashion sense.
That took me a second, but that's a very Joey Fatone fucking
shit. Dude, that is... Before he was like really fat and balding like he is now, Joey Fatone wore that. And with the like the leather wristband he's got on.
Well, yeah, I think when you buy it at Hot Topic, it comes with the wristband. Obviously. I mean, why would you ever fucking wear one without the other?
Vince is pissed, dude. No one's ever taken a chick to cha-cha-cha and not got at least head.
Or a handski in the parking lot after. You see this? This is called artistic camera work. You see how it was angled? And you just thought, oh, we're just going to film on a fucking...
Hey, everyone drive toward me, and I'll just kind of be walking away. It'll be perfect.
Nothing more Mexican than cargo shorts with the high white socks.
Dude, these guys are huge Raiders fans, too. You know it, right?
Guaranteed.
See, this is why the Racer's Edge is so great. If they came into a regular store, they would just probably call the cops or get the gun loaded underneath the counter. But here... They're royalty.
I mean, yeah, they're cream of the crop. This is their high-end client.
They're shit. Need two of everything.
My boys work fast, don't they? Yeah, no one asks any questions. You pay with a fucking wad of hundreds.
Okay, all the Latinos listen to this. You know the mustache doesn't look good on anyone. I don't care what your background is, right?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. El gato. That's Spanish for the gato.
El gato negro. That's kind of two things pretty close to not being good to say.
Tall drink of water. She's hideous. Never mind. Yeah, honestly, where do these chicks come from?
I know it's L.A., but there can't be this many whores at all these fucking parties that are like...
And if there are, then let's stop the podcast right now.
Yeah, they're all like 7.5 to 9s, like all of them. It doesn't make any fucking sense. This is just good customer service, Jeff. You sell it to them, and then you go there at 1 a.m.
House calls.
Yeah, and make sure that...
With the leather jacket on, obviously. Turn your lights off when you get in the back alley. Wait,
yeah, because you have a huge red truck. Yeah,
this is starting to sound like you're robbing them. Let me finish. I mean, yeah, I am robbing them, actually.
Like Starsky and Hutch, like, yeah, that sticks out like a sore thumb. We need a big red Gran Torino to drive around in.
Just so true, though. So is it just like coincidence that these guys party outside Johnny Tran's garage?
He's away for the weekend. He said, hey, mi casa su casa if you want to.
You know what I'm saying? If people, I don't want anyone driving. If people need to crash in my garage, let them do that.
I think he broke it. Looked like it would have just opened from the outside, too, but...
That's pretty high-tech stainless glass there. I've never been less intimidated in my life. They're all driving Honda Accord.
No shit, yeah. Be like going in your grandma's garage. She's like, yep, Lincoln Continental.
Like, why even put the fucking curtain over that car? Like, who cares? This honestly makes... Those are shitty tires, too. And he's like, fuck, man.
That's fucking insane.
Knocked out. The shotgun is kind of Vince's thing, though.
Yeah, I know. It's like, that's not really necessary, but...
I don't know if he already had his alibi planned. He moans like a cop. But have you fucked a lot of cops?
And then,
Step out of the shadows? Oh, shit.
Ben, I got an idea.
God damn.
Well, hear me out. You're in darkness, you step out, and we see you.
Go on.
I like it.
Sit up. Do crunches. Pretend it's the presidential fitness test. What? Now do flex arm hang. What are you doing? I don't understand.
It's like, Dom, what are you doing here? Hector invited me, and Vince is my +1.
This is a...
Like, what?
You know you're not supposed to bring friends.
Yeah.
This is a good save, though. Vince, stop fucking hitting people.
Yeah, he's like, listen to him. It's like, Hector's going to be running, like, all this shit.
He's got 2 Honda Civics. He actually says that. Oh, my God.
And also, Dom, he's got a fucking chicken, enchilada, and burrito in his fridge, and you know that shit won't keep.
It won't keep. And he's out of town!
Yeah, it makes no fucking sense.
So you tell me.
Someone's got to eat it, or it's going to go bad
Mold
and
is going to
spoil
have
everything else in the fridge.
Right.
Makes no sense.
And then it's a cumulative effect. It's a good line. He's like, I can't lose. This is how Rick Pitino felt.
Yep. So Rick Pitino is just as justified for paying for those abortions and hookers and getting his kids.
He didn't know anything about that.
He was as shocked as we were.
He's a cop. Shut the fuck up, Vince. Honestly, if I'm Dom, though, I would say to Vince, there's no way he's a cop.
You a cop?
That's like the other famous scene.
Yeah.
God, Vince is just such a lapdog, man. It's like, make your own decisions.
T&K Food Market. Honestly, even if Johnny Tran told me to stay away and he kicked I was like, dude, I can't. Your fucking egg rolls are to die for.
I know you brought food, but let's order Chinese. That's what I'm saying.
And your special, like fucking buy one roll, get one free on Sushi Tuesdays?
That's stealing.
You want me to stay away? Okay.
That's stealing.
And this is before Grubhub, let me remind you.
I know.
How the fuck am I supposed to get it? It's like, well, since you like breaking into places, we're going to go to Johnny Tran's. Dude, I've never broken into Johnny Tran's place, but I can kind of guess what you'd see there. Probably some Hondas.
There's definitely a ping pong table.
A ping pong table. Some Tsingtao beer. Bruce Lee DVDs.
Sapporo.
Yeah, like I could
have.
probably guess what it entails. And a blackboard with a lot of math problems on it.
Why is the pi symbol on this 11 times?
Okay, so Johnny Tran's got some Panasonic DVDs in there.
Yeah.
But how, like, is he working with
when
them,
okay, so slight spoilers. When they break into his house, they say he bought them legally. So I don't know if there's like a resellers market.
Okay.
Oh, this is your favorite line. Johnny Tran.
Johnny Tran's coming your way really fast, Dom.
It's like, what, Jesse? Why is that 13 syllables?
Yeah. I think he was going to spell my name with another M, but the radio cut out.
Coming your way really fast. He's like laying down in the passenger seat.
This is like one of the great. And like, what does all that mean? I don't even think Lance knows what.
I think they're advertising for the restaurant. Actually.
Yeah, that's true.
This guy's such a little bitch.
He's like, that's like his racing car, but it's also like the fucking driver's car whenever you order takeout. That's why we always deliver under 5 minutes.
We don't have money for 2.
We have fucking Nos in this bitch. If you want some egg rolls, you'll get them in less than 5 minutes, for sure.
Well,
some
Ted
chicken.
fucked up, so now we have to pump oil down your throat.
Okay, someone stuck a gun in my face, which happened one time at one party I threw, which is a long story. But I would be scared. However, if it was an Asian dude with frosted tips,
Who's 5'4".
I'm like, this isn't the way I'm probably gonna go, so I probably wouldn't be that scared.
Lance has this weird, like, anything he looks at, he looks like he wants to fuck it.
Yeah. And that's just a way. I mean, this was during the war in Iraq, this is what we're fighting over, and you're just gonna throw do something else.
It's disgusting.
Do the Chinese water
and that's
torture.
probably the most sickening part about what. Why would you
I'm
ever
sure they know the Chinese water torture, don't they?
Why would you ever open your mouth? It doesn't make sense. Look how tight that shirt is.
Does Tran make another appearance in any movie?
Spoiler alert: he doesn't make it through this movie.
Oh yeah, I forgot it. Yeah.
Because
about Lance?
Lance doesn't make it through.
Oh yeah, Lance dies.
They both get a little too crazy on their motorcycles, and after they kill Jesse, Brian just says, "You know, can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs."
Kiss my shoes.
Ted's like, "I'm fucking separated from my wife. I'm not even gonna get the kids. Like, what is my life right now?"
Tran's pretty built. I'll give him that.
He lifts for sure.
He at least looks like a Yu Darvish, like overseas. But fucking Lance is like 5'2".
Yo, the budget on just the kitchen at this fucking stakeout house is insane.
Do you think Lance was named after Lance Bass? Because they have the same haircut and frosted tips, and I think both.
I'll say this:
swim in the other
it's
side of the pool.
Big coincidence. Well, Lance could swim on any side he wants.
With leather skin tight swim trunks.
Yeah, what does he say? Fucking snake pants. Of course, I got the hothead other cop. Hey, fucking O'Connor, shut the fuck up.
I love the hothead other cop with all the buttons undone.
This kitchen isn't big enough for your ego and mine. What are we arguing about? A cigarette?
So Vince is still trying to figure out who stole the DVDs, which right now he's probably thinking Tran because he just saw like 8 boxes.
That's where the evidence points. I think we have enough for a raid. Classic cop behavior. Fucking hothead!
Yeah.
Knock it off! I play by my own rules.
He is Johnny Utah in this, for sure. Like, totally.
Who's Dr. Cox? The black guy? No, he's not. No one's Dr. Cox.
Probably the guy that just...
He's like the asshole? Yeah.
And no one's the other guy in Point Break.
Busey?
No.
Is that Thomas Jane that Toretto fucked up?
The other guy in Point Break, not Busey.
Oh, the other pair of cops who like kind of fuck over when they...
No, the other guy. Keanu Reeves' love interest. What's the other guy's name?
Okay. I see what you're doing. Yeah. Because it's a woman with short hair, it's a guy.
I only have one rule, Jeff. You know that.
Yeah.
I don't fuck a woman with shorter hair than me. That's my only rule.
Fair enough.
And I made it this far, so I guess I'm doing pretty well.
I gotta say this, man. Michelle Rodriguez looks good in this. You break your heart, I'll break your neck.
You want to go to the other room and fucking rub that out, or what?
Yeah.
You okay?
I'll be back in 32 seconds.
Jesus Christ. I mean, she looks fine, yeah.
I mean, if you made me choose between her and Jordana Brewster, I'm picking Mia, but...
I'm picking any of the skanks at Race Wars because they all look fucking awesome.
Why are they all Asian?
And I think they'd be cool with me not talking or calling them ever again.
This is like as intimate as him basically showing you his
this
dick.
scene, honestly,
this is a great
for
scene.
acting-wise, is probably one of the greatest scenes in this franchise ever.
It is the
I
greatest
love
scene in
this fucking
franchise.
car.
Yeah, and I love how this car comes back, even though they kind of bastardized its meaning, especially in Fast 7. When you get in a street fight, the street always wins. What? But this is Dad's car. And in Fast 5, The Rock actually mentions when he almost beat that guy to death with a socket wrench.
Yeah.
Which is cool. That's like when people talk about Kobe's 81-point game. It's nice to remember your highlights in your career, you know?
Or also when he raped that chick in Colorado, allegedly. That was number 8, though, not 24.
Yeah, no, so. Number 24 is not a rapist. This is cool. I'm actually kind of mad we never get more about Dom and Mia's dad in the series.
Dude, we got 2 more movies. He might be alive this whole time.
God,
come back.
The reason I'm so upset is because
it has to be
Stallone.
It has to be Stallone.
You know, Toretto's like, have we ever...
Dom, I don't know if you knew this, but I'm still alive, you know.
Vin Diesel's like, have we ever shown a body? Well, he died in a car accident. So.
They could resurrect him somehow.
Where do you get all these license plates? Is he like the fucking transporter?
This might be... I'm a little drunk right now. This might be the stupidest thing or the smartest thing I've ever said. Since movie franchises 21 Jump Street and Men in Black are joining, honestly, I would like Fast and the Furious and Oceans. That would be fucking legit. If he was in Vegas somehow and... They want to do
like
a con,
getaway driver,
but they need like a getaway type driver type thing. It'd be fucking awesome if those movies would coincide, or have them go against each other. Be fucking legit. Because all Oceans would need was just one driver, and then they would do the plan, and then Fast and Furious would have everything they need because they got a con man, they got everything.
Not to change topics, but this is a really sad scene when he says the guy has to take the bus to work every day. And I don't want to get too filmy on you, but this is the type of heart that like. The series went away from because it was so good at action after this. I'll go back to my fun facts, see what else I can get us.
I'll tell you something. Vin Diesel is a fucking joke right now, but he can act.
He can, for sure. This and Boiler Room?
Boiler Room, he can. Actually, some of the like Pitch Black, Chronicles of Riddick.
First two Riddick movies, actually.
Yeah, he's finding those. In this one, he's great. He is what he is. I'm not saying that he could win a fucking Oscar or anything, but in this he's fine, and so is Paul Walker. And I agree with you. We need more of these dialogue scenes. Now it's just almost just stupid, like Schwarzenegger stupid-ass action movies, which the first one really wasn't.
I'll say this.
This doesn't look like Cha Cha Cha. This looks like a Chinese restaurant.
No, he made a reservation at whatever that place was. Johnny Tran got him.
Food, yeah.
Johnny Tran got him. He's like,
I know we're in a beef,
I know the owner. Yeah, but he's trying to kill you. I fucking know him though.
He like calls Johnny Tran. He's like, dude, I'm taking me. Why don't you call me, man? You know I can get you in.
Look, are we trying to kill each other? Yes, but we're still.
Yeah,
friends.
But shit, everyone's got to eat.
It's dinner. Come on.
Everyone's got to eat and get laid.
And was he drinking a coffee after dinner? What do you? I'm sorry. Are you Charles Dickens all of a sudden? This is a great scene, though. Actually, that looks like Cha Cha Cha. Now that we see the tablecloths.
Jesse and Leon Leon's his name. Just kind of showed up one night and never left.
He's like, hey, we checked it on Yelp and it says we get a free queso. Is that well? That's technically expired, but I guess.
And Jordana Brewster for doing, and honestly, these Fast and Furious movie franchises, no one gets out alive except for Gal Gadot, it seems like. And The Rock is fucking shrinking right now, even though he was somebody before he got in these. But Jordana Brewster wasn't really in anything else that I remember.
Funny you say that. Another fun fact that I just found. This was Jordana Brewster's last acting role for 3 years until, and I've never even heard of this, a movie called D.E.B.S.
Oh, yeah,
so DEBS is an acronym.
Of course. I watched that. I'm like Brian Banner. I watch that 5 times a month.
Let's be honest. For someone as good looking as she is, and she's a fine actor. She's not great, but she's not bad at all. How does she only have one role in 5 years? Again, we say this all the time, Geiger, but we could be their fucking agents. Yeah. It's just
Natalie
horrible.
Portman is not that good an actress, and she got Jackie with an Oscar nom. She could have done this.
You want to read that one?
I don't wonder.
Yeah, you do.
This film is considered to be a remake of an updated version of Point Break. In that film, young FBI agent Johnny Utah, of course, which we've done movie commentary on, which you need to check out, goes undercover as a surfer to infiltrate a gang of bank robbers called the Ex-Presidents, who I modeled my life after. Who are the surfers? Johnny becomes friends with Bodie, Patrick Swayze, who is our god on the Broforce Squad, Broforce Squad Hall of Fame. Check us out, www.broforce.squad. And becomes romantically involved with another surfer, Tyler Laura Petty, who is a guy and was also in Free Willy and A League of Their Own.
Utah, give me 2!
But Utah soon discovers that Bodie and his gang are the bank robbers.
I'm sorry, Jordana Brewster's half naked on the screen.
Okay.
But yes, as we suspected.
No one listened to anything I just read.
No, they didn't.
His car's pretty cool with the sticker on there and everything. That's kind of...
You know, if you put the stickers on before a race, it's like, so we just went from 6 to midnight because shit's about to get real. You have to, of course, put a turkey thermometer in the car because you never know when you want to cook Thanksgiving dinner in the race.
This is when they're raiding Johnny Tran's house.
I mean, I know the FBI is going to get fucking mad. Might as well have sex while we're in the garage.
See, I wish I got more of this, not Vin Diesel shirtless when he was actually in shape, but just him in a garage. We didn't really get that at all. He's just a mechanic. He's a very fucking good mechanic, but this is like what
because the way the franchise and they get back to it after the cool part about 6 is they win their freedom basically by working for Hobbs. But kind of the whole point of the series is that they are on the run, and yeah, that's a cool dynamic, and it helps you get a lot of different locales. But at the same time, what we love about the Torettos is like their base of operations, aka knowing LA.
Look at Johnny Tran. He just looks sorry.
Oh! Kane chokeslam!
Fucking just rock bottomed his ass.
That guy just ran right into his fit.
Watch my leather pants. They're way too tight for me. I don't want to rip them. They're like
not even the cops, though, they have more respect than to ruin his leather pants.
Who hasn't done this, too? Like, you're meeting your wife's family for the first time and fucking SWAT
FBI comes in. God damn it, right before dessert.
Yeah.
Such bullshit. This actually reminds me of...
I don't blame him for going to T&K Food, man. I was like, fucking 2-for-1 sushi rolls? That's illegal.
Well, you know they placed a to-go order before they raided the restaurant. Like, and as we were handcuffing these guys, we'll also take our food. This reminds me, though, of in Fast and Furious when Brian gets... The guy cheats and, like, wrecks his car, and he loses the race for the guys who get to run across the border, so they arrest the other guy so that he gets to fill in.
Yep.
He's done this before. Stack the deck, basically.
That's just Chinese culture, though. Once you get taken out, the father-in-law has to slap you across the face. Everyone's been there.
The only way to redeem yourself is you have to answer 3 consecutive trigonometry questions. It's rarely done.
What if that was Mr. Miyagi that slapped him across the face? That'd just be...
Like, is there one Japanese actor in the whole world?
I guarantee you that was brought up at the board meeting, but someone's like, do we really want to pay him this much just to do this?
It's like, look, we're over budget already. You want to blow up a fucking Dodge Charger?
It's Miyagi. I don't know.
See, again, the DVD players were purchased legally. Okay, but why does he have 55
Why does he have 55 of them?
He loves movies! He's a cinephile! I guess. I don't...
His stepfather, his father-in-law bailed him out. I was like, listen, about the slap. You know.
We're both in the heat of the moment.
You know I'm a dragon.
That's my sign.
Yeah.
We've been over that. Another fun fact is we have our classic police chief versus rogue fucking cop dialogue. When this film was first submitted to the MPAA, the Motion Pictures Association of America, it received an R rating. In order to maintain the PG-13 rating, shots from the final robbery showing Vince's mutilated arm had to be cut. It's weird that that's what the MPAA gets mad about.
The greatest sergeant cop scene ever is from Starsky and Hutch, whenever he's like, that purse had $7 in it. He's like, you want my badge? Here you go. He's like, okay, fine. He's like, hey, come on. Just trying to make a point.
I'm trying to make a point. I also love how he keeps yelling, I'm not my mom!
You want my badge? Here, fine. Okay. Well, come on.
I mean, Jesus, we're all just making... These are symbolic gestures.
As kids, though, I honestly thought when I got a job, I could just tell my boss to fuck off and punch him in the face and I'd be fine. But as adults, that doesn't work at all.
I've tried. It doesn't.
You got to just kiss ass to get through
And not to get, like, super cinephile, but I actually love the fucking cinematography here with the reflection off the pool.
To touch on that, why is the FBI and like this is taxpayers' money? Do they really need all this?
What are we gonna do with that money? Spend it on ham sandwiches?
Like fuck, they're living pretty well over there.
I saw how stocked the kitchen was. I don't want to hear any complaints about the food.
So this, I believe, is a Supra, which 4 of my friends had, and they actually thought it was this car, and it was a hunk of shit.
Are we sure the spoiler's high enough off the back hood?
Well, it's aerodynamic. It makes it go faster.
Oh, there's a scene. No, see, that's what you can get. I can afford my own shrimp. That scene's coming up. It's a great scene. This guy actually exists, and the chick with him will say, I'm not shallow.
Yeah.
Really, because that guy's bald and has a fucking soul patch. So why else are you
My wife's friend actually is going out with a 48-year-old that runs his own construction company, and she's like really good looking, and he is fat, bald, and has 2 kids.
See, this is what I
just connect with him more than any other guy.
This is a really quick aside, and I promise, guys, we'll get back to this movie. But I, no matter what my financial standing was, could never date a 48-year-old woman that I was not attracted to at all just because she was rich.
I know there's a lot of kids that listen to us and look up as like
role model.
Heroes, which is true. They should.
Whether your dad's in the picture or out of the picture, we're probably a better role model.
And listen to me here. You have 2 fucking decisions in life if you want to get awesome ass. And that's either hit the gym or get paid.
And if you can do both, then it's over.
Dude, but if you can do one of the 2, you can make it in life and get pretty good ass. There's so much ass in this movie. Like, everyone, like, is there an ugly chick in this?
I don't think so.
Fucking Harvey Weinstein must have been on set all day. Jesus Christ.
I really want some of this fried shrimp.
Dude, is there anything better than... I know barbecues, but eating seafood right by the ocean is like one of the greatest things ever, too. Let's tell you that.
I got the shrimp.
Fucking dumb.
I want some fried shrimp right now. Dipped in cocktail sauce?
I feel like I'm in an alternate universe because he has sleeves on. I'm not even sure where I'm at. I can't see right now.
You know what he's talking about, Dom. Nice Coca-Cola. You see, it's not a mistake that label's turned to the camera, Geiger.
It's like, whoa, take it down. Keep it down here.
Hey, listen, Coca-Cola makes a hell of a product. He's got a good point.
I think we all know one person in our life. I'm thinking of one right now that he like has his own carpet business that has so many great things. I'm like, dude, you're selling drugs. Like, I know you are. And that's cool. But can I get a dime bag and don't fucking overcharge?
And honestly, give me market prices.
No shit. And give me the California Kush, man. I want to get fucking high.
And also, do you know a good Chinese restaurant? Because Chinese food right now sounds like the tits. That's the worst bite off a piece of shrimp I've ever seen. Half that fucking thing was still hanging there.
Did he eat the tail?
I think he did. That's disgusting. That's serial killer behavior. We talk about how Brian Spillner is a serial killer name.
Fuck?
You eat the tail? You should that's pre-crime. Just fucking lock you up because you'll commit a felony at some point.
So Race Wars is legal.
Race Wars is legal,
Okay.
yes. They go back in...
It's just like,
seven,
anything else, like, a golf tournament is legal, but sometimes Ricky and Phil Mickelson have side bets, too. So these guys, like, we see what fucking Jesse does here in a second.
I think it's 7, they go, okay.
Dude, what the...
Why is it in the movie? Not
Okay, this I can understand, though, because all of the... Dom talking to some chick in some pretty tight jeans.
They're just talking.
I can't even...
What the fuck is wrong with that?
I can't even fucking get a fucking thought out of my head, because...
She had a question about his engine. She knows about cars.
Fat cops. Works.
That's not
Anyway,
realistic.
I can understand why there's hot chicks here, because some of these cars are probably sponsored, and anyone that's sponsored, if you have a tent somewhere, what do you always get? Let's get
Hot
two
chicks.
dumbass fucking high school college chicks
giveaways.
that just sit out there, and then keychains.
Yep.
That's all you need. People will
Boom.
fucking sign up for
Problem
anything.
solved.
Will you sign this and take a keychain? Yeah, by the way, you have
I
a
guess,
boyfriend?
that's great.
No.
What's
I
your
mean,
sign?
he doesn't pay attention to me.
Oh my
What?
god, if I was your boyfriend...
Is he here?
I think it's in the 7th one they go back. He takes Letty back to try and get her memory back again.
Well, Letty's about to race Bob Marley's fucking stepson here, so...
Rob Marley. I love the side bet. Oh, I also have the same amount rolled up in my pocket.
I have the same amount rolled up in my
What are
pockets.
the odds? Nice friendship bracelet also. Here we go. George Takai is going to tell us when we get to race.
Going to Race Wars, like your checklist is like, you gotta have your car. I mean,
Right.
Easy.
Check.
You're probably gonna drive that there.
Obviously, your 6-disc CD changer has to be set.
Yeah, you gotta have gotta have Wallflowers, Smash Mouth, and fucking whatever else.
Let's not forget about Yin Yang Twins. Has got to be in there.
Like on rotation, and then you gotta have rolled up $100 bills, and you're probably gonna be good for the rest of the day.
And don't be afraid to put that 6-disc on shuffle. It's just not even close, bro.
See, if that was us, though, I'd roll out my $100 bills. Like, that's a 1. I'm like, well, there's hundreds underneath. I wanted to buy a corn dog.
Yeah, I mean, you got to break some. You think these guys can break hundreds at the concession stand? No, it's the fucking real world we live in. Maybe one guy.
One guy. I guarantee there's a sign up there like cannot break hundreds. Like every fucking year, all I have is $100.
One guy like fucking once. But don't tell everyone that
He's
we
like,
can't
Jose,
do this.
you know me. Come on, break the 100.
Jose, it's me, Dom. You know I'm going to come back for the Frito chili pie.
I need a corn dog and a walking taco.
This is where Jesse's like, hey, listen, Jesse, maybe we should leave the tank tops for the guys that actually live.
Yeah, maybe, Dom.
I think bicep curls are overrated, Brian.
I think everything will be fine because my wallet's chained to my jeans.
Also, Jesse, it's 101 degrees out of the sun. Why do you have a fucking beanie on your head? It's cool, I have this puka shell necklace from American Eagle.
And so someone drove up his car? Like, why didn't he, so his boy
Leon is working valet. He's got to make some tips. His mom just got laid
What
off.
if he just sprints back and gets the other one? Like, just fucking he's like just working valet at this?
Manager's like a fucking hawk!
Of course.
Manager's like, Leon, I know she's just walking back.
Of course Race Wars has valet. Shit.
God. Leon's like, honestly, my manager's up my ass. I can't fucking talk. Good luck, Jesse. Well, that guy's telling him when to go was like all about it. He fucking turned around.
And Johnny Tran's in the right lane. He's right at home right now.
Absolutely. That's not even fair. But Jesse's thumb that just hit the nos is painted black.
It's like playing Green Bay in January. That's not even fair.
Holy shit.
Oh my god, he's faster than me.
He lifts weights. Have we ever seen Jesse drive at all in the movie until now?
No,
it's probably not a good idea to take on fucking Johnny Tran.
He knows about cars, so.
Oh shit, okay.
He's like he's like the dad that teaches you how to hit T-ball that never even played high school baseball. He's like that guy.
Leon's like, look, man, this jersey's pretty fucking awesome, I know, but let's actually have a serious talk.
Also, my jeans, I could put a fucking hammer in there because they're painters.
Yeah, or pretty much anything we need. We have like a thing of nails. I can maybe set that in there. Letty's like, I have this dog tag because
Why does she have dog tags?
she played Halo once.
Okay. I love that. He went to the car wash.
Tran's got a point though.
I love this part.
Yeah. Tran lifts, and I know you'll appreciate that.
Boom.
Oh! Yeah,
No,
your
no,
chin
no.
was doing a lot of talking, bruh.
Dude, and the fat guy security right now is like, they told me $15 an hour and no one ever gets in fights, and this is what happens.
All they gave me was a fucking flashlight.
Once
But actually,
I'm
I
here,
believe Letty could.
fight.
I believe Letty could knock Lance out. And again, Vince is like, look, no matter where we're going, I gotta have my fucking fishnets on.
Okay, Letty could knock Lance out, but if they both went shopping, who would probably come away with more bargains?
Guaranteed Lance.
Guarantee you, Lance.
Lance, like, I brought coupons. He's like, what? You brought coupons? Yeah, a shit ton. We're gonna save out our
we
fucking
shopped
ass.
for 4 hours, and actually, after 3, I just got my hair's fucking frosted.
We're gonna save so
Still
much
one.
fucking money. The store's gonna pay us to leave. What? I'd rather not do that.
In this sweater, there was kind of an unravel there, so I want 20% off of that.
Yeah, there's a little red dot. You can barely see it, but I'll notice it. I'll never unnotice it.
When I was in 7th grade and saw this movie, I thought every party I'd go to would have the hottest chicks I've ever seen. And then
you realize,
born and raised in Missouri, so that did not happen.
Race Wars at night, though, I've heard is pretty lit. DJ, okay, we have...
Is this a real thing, Race Wars now? I'm surprised it's not in California.
We have live music Tuesdays and Thursdays, but Wednesday they have a DJ that's actually pretty good, from what I've heard. He plays the hits. He plays what we want to hear.
Honestly, this is something I would love, like a little fucking trailer like this.
In Thor, Natalie Portman exclusively lives out of this.
Yeah, but for me, you, and Banner just like travel around and just do podcasts.
All I need is cereal and milk and a beer fridge. That's all I need.
We can't. We said we wouldn't bring up cereal until we do our cereal tournament.
You're right. That's tip of the iceberg. It's going to be.
Comment below if you want us to do a 36 cereal tournament where we grade them
or
on
any number
criteria.
cereal tournament. Why do we need to show them making out? God, Mia, I love you so much.
This is where I'll watch a movie with my wife, and she's like, "Oh my god, he loves her," and I'm thinking, why does he put up their shit? There's a million whores right here that he could fuck.
He's at Race Wars.
Yeah, it doesn't make
I'll
any
be
sense.
doing just fine.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense at all.
This is where he's got to be real.
Me, I'm a cop.
I want to role play, but also I am a real cop. She's like, so you have handcuffs. That's all you got out of that?
Any other chick here would dig that he's a cop because they could...
Authority.
Yeah.
Handcuffs.
Handcuffs.
Already... She slaps him, but she's never been more turned on in her whole life. Anytime... And look... No, I shouldn't even say that.
Say it.
When a chick says... No, I can't even say it. I can't even fucking say it. You're the worst influence ever. I'm not going to do it. But right now, no mayonnaise in the hair. That's how serious he is. Like, I didn't have time to fucking style this.
Mia, I didn't put mayonnaise in my fucking hair. You don't think I'm a cop?
She's like, fuck, that's actually a good point. I didn't even realize that. He's like,
I wanted to talk to you about that, by the way. Since we've been dating, you've been at my house. Like, I've never had Miracle Whip. It's weird.
That's, well, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I use them on my tuna sandwiches.
I mean, how often do you use it? Like, how close to the inventory are you checking it? She's like, pretty fucking close.
If it meant you could get more pussy, though, I'd put peanut butter. I put anything in my hair.
You name the product, it's going in my hair.
It doesn't even matter.
I'll tell you that.
God, Honda Civic stock has never been higher.
I mean, it's unrealistic that she's not giving him roadhead right now, really.
Who was higher and hit rock bottom more, Honda Civics or Ja Rule after this fucking movie?
Oh, man. That's really close.
I love that she's looking at him. She's like, "Oh my god!" She's like, "I just told you I'm a cop. I don't understand why you."
But when you show her the badge, it's like a whole nother level of turned on.
Yeah.
Let me use my flip Nokia phone. Also, don't drive too fast because we'll lose service. Need a beer?
Yeah, I need a beer, please.
Stella?
Yeah, I think I got 2 more left. And Brian O'Connor didn't need to put his window down, but since he has the greatest hair besides Swayze, I mean, you kind of have to if you're the director. If you're the director, you kind of have to. And all these cars are just kept under sheets, just right in the middle of the fucking desert somewhere. Makes sense. They're all wearing black except for Leon's fucking red number 8, that's showing up.
I want to know, when's Leon going to turn that jersey to the home side? Like, they make him like that for a fucking reason. And let's say this, I don't know what the payouts are for this job, but Vince had, I mean, if anyone has an argument, like, okay, let's say we're unionized, Vince is the guy that can make the claim for the higher pay. So I understand driving under a fucking semi-truck, while probably not necessary, is pretty fucking dangerous. But Vince is like, all right, guys, look. Let's just be real. Am I the most expendable? Yes, because I'm not a skilled worker. I don't have a high school diploma. Because my fucking teachers hated me. Because of my older brother, but it's not neither here nor there. But I'm the one that has to shoot out the fucking trucker's window and jump in and then usually change the radio station because all they listen to is NPR. And that's just annoying. I remember seeing this scene. I was like, dude, when we can all have cell phones, not just cops, that's when we're going to rule the world.
Yeah, because only cops had. I couldn't remember.
Remember looking at a map?
God. You couldn't just type into Google, like, hey, go to where Dom's going to rob the van.
Christ.
Going to where Dom's going to rob the van. Turn left now. This scene's so fucking awesome. Here they go. They're almost doing pre-Ricky Bobby slingshot right here. If you're a driver there, wouldn't you just swerve right or left? Like, why would you just take it? Makes no sense. Takes some athletic ability to do. Driver's got a gun, though. Of course, why wouldn't he? I guess in California, maybe not. If this was Texas, Vince would already be shot and dead. This has got to be the first time they met a driver with a gun.
Yeah. Also, classic movie trope, the scene ages 5.5 hours in like one cut. Like when Leon and Vince and them were talking, it was pitch black out. Now it's like
it's like 9 a.m.
The sun's not even rising. It's like 9:45.
They gotta hurry or they're gonna miss breakfast at McDonald's. They're about to turn to lunch.
Happy hour at the diner ends soon, Vince.
We can't get a McMuffin in 20 minutes.
It makes sense though that like they had to take out his mutilated arm because you wrap that fucking wire around it, it would literally just like rip your skin off. Those are those Nokia phones.
How are you going to distract him? Are you going to show him your tits, Michelle? What are you going to do?
She's going to ask him if she thinks she's straight or bisexual, and he's going to have to think about that for about 15 minutes.
Are you in love with me, or do you just like me? Yeah, that'll do it.
Do you think I played softball in high school? Oh, shit. I don't know. So at this point, they basically punted the mission. They just want to save Vince's life, right?
They just want to take a knee and go to halftime and regroup.
That would fuck up your arm bad. How do you even shoot this stunt work? Is this green screen still car with just fans and then you edit the scene?
Dude, I have no clue. Like, honestly, the directing in this, you got to kind of respect.
With a low budget,
this has maybe not have a knife on him. He looks like a guy who would have a knife on him.
Usually, yeah. And he'd love to show you his knife, too, at, like, weird parties.
He'd be the guy that, like, whenever you're, cutting the turkey or something, like, Vince would take out his fucking knife.
He's like, do you want me to use the Jackhawk 5000? You're like, no, we have, like, an electric knife that we can use. I love how Don's sunroof is open. He's like, I mean, while we're out here, I'll get some fucking breeze through my head. I would say hair, but he doesn't have any hair, so fortunately that's not an option. Also, they always call him Dom. Why in the most crucial of situations do you say his full name? Dominic! I was like, what?
Why are you using names at all? Like, the guy could probably hear you.
Dominic Toretto, grab my hand. Vince, what the fuck?
Born August 18th, 1981.
Social security number.
Hey, Letty. I mean,
Vince, listen, I understand you're in trouble, but that's like...
way too much information.
We get who you're talking to. You're a Scorpio. Letty's fine.
Is this where Letty loses her memory?
No, that involves a Dominican guy.
Oh, yeah, that'd make too much sense if it was now. Or she just have a huge
Leon,
confession.
why doesn't he come back? The actor, I saw an interview before Fast 6, he's like, they haven't even called me.
There's no way he's been in any other movies. He just drove to help Letty.
Absolutely not. But they don't even explain it. They're just like, yeah, he's just like not with them anymore.
He's probably like Cycly's dad. He just said he's going to go get cigarettes and never, ever came back.
For 10 years. Do you think he's number 8 because of Kobe?
I mean, yeah, it's L.A. right now, probably. Even though it's black and red, which makes no fucking sense.
It'd be funny if he came back in like the 9th one and now
maybe
he's
Steve Young.
And
San Francisco 49ers. I mean, he would be playing now, but I think maybe... I have no fucking clue.
It'd be funny if he came back in the 9th one and he's number 24.
Yeah, it's 24.
You're like, wait, what? So did the guy shoot Dom's car? Dom doesn't know Brian's a cop yet. He doesn't know till he makes this call.
Yeah,
second,
right? He's been shooting pretty much everyone. And this is why you don't be mean to anybody, guys. Because they might be fucking saving your ass off a semi sometime. You'd think like a sheriff would show up sooner or later and be like, hey, what's going on here?
Be like, hey, I noticed both you guys were speeding. What's the fucking deal? This is definitely green screen with like a fan into Paul Walker's hair.
The "What's your hurry, boys?" Whenever the cop pulls, "What's your hurry?" I'm like,
or you know why I pulled you over? Because we were trying to rob DVD players from the fucking semi. Nope, that wasn't it.
You got a blinker out,
and you switched lanes. Notice you didn't signal. Oh shit, my bad. Also, there's an empty box of shotgun shells in your passenger seat. You want to explain that? Mainly just the blinker.
That's
thing.
Nothing, officer.
What if they made out right now? That'd be really good. That's how you patch shit up.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
Pull off.
Vince's like, Mia, I could die. You should maybe touch my dick. What?
And maybe step on the brakes a little. That seems pretty cool.
Yeah, that's bad. I mean, for the budget they had, dude, they did a great job with the racing scenes.
No, this was... I don't want to, compare it to Star Wars or anything, but for our generation, they did some shit that we've never seen before. I know in movie theaters, it's definitely for sound and quality and stuff.
And I think when we say there's a big difference, this is not a ripoff of Point Break. I think in a lot of ways it pays tribute to Point Break. So when we saw it, I didn't know what Point Break was in 8th grade, to be honest. I'm embarrassed to say that now. But to us, this was a pretty original idea. At least to me. And a lot of what they do with Brian and Mia is really, I think, better than the Point Break stuff with Keanu and the fucking dude.
This is why you wear a leather fucking bracelet. So
every
you can
time.
Tie it to yourself whenever you have
just in case you never know when you're going to fucking need it.
That's why you do it. Kids.
And I don't think Dom is shocked that he's a cop. I think he's shocked that he has a cell phone that has service outside of their high school.
Yeah, he's like, that's the iPhone 2. That didn't come out till next week.
How much are you paying for internet with that? Remember when you used to accidentally hit the internet button and it was you had to X out fucking fast. You're like, my dad's literally going to cut my dick off and serve it at Thanksgiving dinner. This is about how quick Jimmy John's comes to.
No shit. There's no way there's...
I will take there it is. There's the sandwich. I didn't even finish my order, but all right.
Took this shift on the helicopter. No one's going to call for anything important. Shit.
Oh, God damn it.
I'll be right there, O'Connor.
With bacon or no? That was a dumb question. What do you think Vince is out? 2 to 4 weeks?
It wasn't concussion protocol, so yeah. He's a gamer. He might show up.
He'll play hurt.
if we need the game.
Yeah, if we need... Shoot that up with cortisone.
If we already got home field, he'll be like, dude, I'll wait for the playoffs to get healthy.
There's no reason to risk it.
God, Jordana Brewster's like, I don't know. I haven't gotten laid for a while. But
It's like, it's been 4 hours. She's like, I had the dick, and it was incredible. Should I go in the helicopter?
God, she looks hot there.
Yep. Agreed. I would buy that shirt with the blood on it. Just the Dom Deep V with the blood built in. Now, why isn't he in the helicopter? What's his get home plan?
No shit, it's all kind of left him.
Honestly, what the fuck?
He's like, well, I guess I'll just call it.
It's cool. You know what? I'm a blonde-haired, blue-eyed, really attractive 22-year-old.
I'll make it in life. It's fine.
I'll
Don't
be
worry
fine.
about me.
This is the least tribulation I'll deal with.
The worst part of Paul Walker's day today was just dealing with rush hour traffic through the taxi. Other than that, it's been pretty typical.
And he didn't have service for a second when we tried to make that call. Now, where's he going? Oh, Johnny Tran shit hasn't even happened yet.
Nope.
How many nice one-on-one games do you think Dom's had on that basketball goal in his driveway?
That is way slooped down. The only straight shot you could have was maybe from 3 feet.
I mean, it plays to the offense for sure, but
Yeah.
maybe you should fucking D up a little bit.
So great.
Brian's watch? What the fuck is that? Is that one of those like underwater Velcro ones?
I mean, basically, he just wants to go out and find Jesse before Johnny Tran kills him. That's like what he wants to do.
Jesse's probably at some fucking indie art convention. Oh, here he is. Shit, never mind.
This is such a great scene. It's like, Dom, I'm so sorry.
Listen, we all make mistakes. I did actually get it washed, though.
Yeah.
So if we need... Oh, he actually does say, I'm so sorry. If we need to bring it to Johnny, I gave it a fucking wax, and they cleaned the hubcaps.
That house definitely is in California, and we could probably visit it, which would be a great Bro Force Squad retreat.
Jesse getting shot, is it the most... Okay, you can't count the tribute to Paul. Is it the most emotional moment in the whole franchise?
To me, yes, because Jesse is my favorite character.
Ironically, or just like actually your favorite?
I would just have liked to seen what they did with him with 6 more movies. He wouldn't be in every one, but he would have been awesome in Fast 5 and 6, I think. He could have played a big role.
Yeah,
he could have helped him out a lot.
But again, it's weird because like that actor, he was in The Rookie. That's the only other thing I've seen him. I haven't seen him in anything else.
I honestly thought him and Ryan Gosling were the same guy for so long.
Ryan Gosling, if he's listening to this and he's offended.
Well, yeah, but before Ryan Gosling, like, everyone thought he was, like, really... They kind of look alike, and he is a poor man's Ryan Gosling, pretty much. He's like diet Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, that's true. He's like Ryan Gosling with aspartame, but no sugar.
Fucking Lance just riding down a crotch rocket with a fucking Uzi.
When does Lance
that's LA, man. That's
when
LA.
does Lance not have an Uzi?
That's LA.
He
That's
takes
what
that
you
thing
get.
to fucking church. This is good cinematography, too, only exploding the car windows.
I know, it just proves he's a terrible shot.
How hard was it to block off this fucking street for a couple hours? This is what I'm saying. Brian's had enough, you know? He let Lance shoot his little fucking water pistol.
There goes Lance.
One of them does like a... Oh! That'll
now
move.
what? Got your little sandwich
What's
now,
that?
don't we?
Shut up!
Do they even know what sandwich... We got you in an egg roll, is probably what they're calling it.
Whoa, spring roll, dude. There's no meat here. Come on.
That's true.
We're all on a diet. Dom's like, what's that? Shut up. You're dead.
Threw his gun out. That would kill him.
Something I think someone just shoots him. They both die, if I remember right.
That blood V is... He's just kind of laying there.
Oh, maybe Lance is alive then in the series. Yeah, that's got to be the end of Lance. Johnny Tran definitely gets fucking killed.
If Lance is alive, I'm very disappointed they haven't brought him back.
Saving him.
Johnny
Johnny Tran definitely dies right here. Yeah, he's dead. No, it blows up. Something blows up, if I remember right. Wait for it.
I'm still...
Oh, no, he doesn't have a pulse. Bye.
Well, you can
Although
just
he could
stop.
still come
Yeah.
back. Everybody.
I'm just saying, even if it blew up, he'd come back like fucking like a Scarface dude or something like that.
Yeah. We're still in good shape. Now, I'm going to say this. I think this is a top 20 last 5 minutes of a movie.
This is one of the greatest in scenes.
The train shot is iconic to me. The handing him the keys is iconic.
Lance just like fell off like a snowboard if you're going down like a hill in Colorado. He's fine.
That just shows you how the bloodlust that Brian has versus Dom. Dom's like, all right, I'll let you go. Brian's like, until your pulse is stopped, I'm not going to walk away.
He could come back in Fast 12, like, Lance,
when they're in space.
Yeah, and it would be like, I couldn't find leather pants that fit. Like, that makes sense.
There was traffic. He'll say some shit. Like the Expendables, they'll make a line like that. This line is great. When he says he used to race this track back in high school. It's exactly a quarter mile from here to this railroad tracks. And our subtitles are off, but I know what it is.
This is a great scene.
This is an iconic shot, right? Like, we've all seen this shot a million times.
On green, I'm going for it. That's fucking sick.
The car that we haven't seen all movie, but we know it means so much.
You've seen it a couple times when he was in the garage talking about.
No, he hasn't driven it though.
No, he hasn't driven it.
Yeah. And the stuff they do in terms of the characters in this movie was so strong that's why they've been able to have 8 movies, I think.
And this movie, coming from a family where all my uncles really like cars, I'm a big car guy too, but I'm not really for the, like my uncle calls them the Jap toys. I'm more for the American muscle, but.
Well, that's what he says to Jack. Jack is all about American muscle.
Yeah, whenever he's got the Dodge Charger here, that's fucking awesome. I still haven't seen a Corvette in this series, which I'd really like to see.
Oh yeah, they haven't had one. But yeah, this scene right here where they like barely beat the Camaros. This is iconic, really. And the fact that Dom fixes this car back up, I think is really cool.
Yeah. Are you going for it, Brian? It's fucking awesome.
I don't know if I love the slow-mo here, but it can't ruin it.
It's okay.
Yeah. It's a little 2001.
I wish there wasn't fog around him when they were doing it, but...
Yeah, breaking the fucking barriers and barely beating the train is pretty sick.
This is like a movie poster you want, for sure.
Definitely. One more NOS burst. Let's just fucking go for it.
God, it's sick.
That is the iconic. That's the poster.
And actually, even if they click Dom, I mean, they would click his back bumper. He'd be fine.
Yeah, he'd be all right.
Because his car's way longer.
Oh, but this is the. Oh shit.
That's about. I was like, I can't believe I made it. Then you just fucking like flies.
We are gods. Nothing can hurt us.
I love how the truck driver doesn't come back to even see he's okay.
He's like, well, I gotta deliver these deli meats to Kroger.
I'm on clock. So.
Yeah. And they don't pay us overtime.
And I'm not working a fucking wink past 5.
I gotta be in southern Kansas by Friday night, so.
Dom's fine. That's another thing with kids. It's like, dude, if I flip my car 8 times, I'm just gonna kind of get nicked in the head. That's about it.
He's like, you should have seen the truck. What? I guess.
I think his wife beater has less blood now somehow.
Yeah, that's weird. It dried up. No, it's red though. It wouldn't.
Whenever that truck hit me, I sprayed bleach spray on it real quick.
Do people make fun of this line? I do love it. I owe you a 10-second car.
I think it's made fun of like Luke, I am your father. I mean, it's a great line.
It's a great
just
fucking
after a while,
line, dude.
You just kind of make fun of it because it's so good.
I don't know, man. We're not making fun of this movie because we actually fucking love it, and this is an iconic scene, man.
I don't know if we told you guys this, but the whole time we've been doing this, we've been standing. I mean, we won't stand for the anthem, but we'll stand for this movie.
I'm exhausted right now.
My
knees are
really
about to
fucking hurt.
buckle.
Can we sit down yet?
Why have we done
almost over?
Well, I mean, at this point, we've made it 99.4%
right.
of the movie. Might as well.
It'd just be easier to stand for the anthem and sit during this, though, don't you think?
But when you're men of principle like us, when you lay down the law, you have to fucking live by it. And one thing they do really well is the second one. The reason he has to go to Miami is because he let his perp get away. That's what they say, which I kind of like. And then the fucking beat kicks in right here.
I did like this at the end that he let him get away.
Oh,
and
yeah.
honestly, there's no way I think they would have. They might have had Fast 2 possibly in mind if this
No
happened.
way a franchise, though.
No way a franchise. Maybe like a partial of a script or something like that, but that's probably about it.
Wow.
Directed by Robert Cohen. Did you know that? If we had a
Screenplay by David Ayer, who did Suicide Squad. Wow, did not know that.
David Ayer's kind of a 18-trick pony. He can kind of do whatever the fuck he wants, huh?
I guess.
All right, guys, that was The Fast and the Furious. We're the Bro Force Squad. I'm Matt. He's Jeff. Check out our website, broforcesquad.com, where we have our squad blogs and our Bro Force Squad Hall of Fame. Twitter, @BroForceSquad. Tweet at us. We tweet funny shit. Follow us. And subscribe to us on YouTube and iTunes. Until then, we'll see you at Race Wars.
Dude, I almost had you.